Let's hope we get some gems. Because I don't really need the loot. Because my loot storage is all full. Sometimes this route that I take does give me gems, but I don't know why it's not doing so recently. That's what I'm talking about, the 2 gems. This route always gives me gems. Don't know what's going on today. Yeah, I like them chests. How did that happen? No worries. As my little one says, everything happens for a reason. So maybe something better. Sometimes when you lose something, you know what I mean, you're going to get something better. Life is what you believe in yourself. Obviously, it takes time to find that within yourself, but this is gameplay at max level. This is what it's all about. So what they do is they put you on shield. They do their best to put you on shield. So then you don't really need to fight to get the quick victories. They bully you into a corner. Remember what I say to you. 2 alliance guilds together combined are stronger than 3 independent guilds. Ultimately. Because the alliance guilds can work together to make things happen. Someone's been going past on a bike for ages now. Been quite a lot of days, seems like someone's playing something, mate. These young'uns, always troublesome. I had this brother yesterday. He's one of the leaderboard champions. The only person I need now is Hera, Smithy, Alan Lee, Speedglass. That's Mr. Speedglass. Chelsea. This is one of Julian's accounts, or one of his guild members' accounts. Don't fancy hitting it, but look how it's placed all well. Alright, let's test his guild chip out then. Not like I know I can beat it, but he must have it perfectly set. Must have it perfectly set. I'm just so sure of it. Look how well everything's put. Confidence in having the ward like that. Let's do it. Let's test it out. I've got an idea of how to work around taking down the guild chip. But remember, it's only a theory at the moment. We can put it to the test right now. That's what we do. We've cleared some of the stuff. So we have two groups, 6 and 7. Yeah, that's a fair number. Why did she go outside? The pieces going through, they are going through. I'll go as far as possible before they die, boom. Every little bit helps. My kind of theory is that you gotta divide your bombers into 2 groups. Maybe 3, but mainly 2. Because there's more of an effect of the AI. hitting 2 different sections. So doubling your chance of getting through, really. Because if you have all the bombers clustered together, one missing mortar will put them all onto, it'll slow your troops down. For the missing mortar hitting you, so far I guess we got through the walls. Maybe needs better setting. Maybe that's his weakness. Maybe it's become our strength. It all depends on your gameplay and your attitude towards the game. And your willingness to take on more difficult islands. I never thought I could beat this island. But I gave it a go. Look at the time. Oh my word. Might not even make it. Yeah, I thought so. Alright, it's still good. Well, I kind of sussed that I got a way of getting through it, but we can always put the theory to the test. It's not end of the world. Not yet anyway, so we do what we can. End of the day, if we've got time on our hands, there's things that we can get done. But it's nice to be able to do enough so that you can just relax after a while. Let's test the guild ship out here then. There's a lot less to get through, like less obstacles, but got work on our sides. So let's aeronaut them out of the way. Now it's all about kind of like protecting those aeronauts in a way, because then you can tell where ARRRs are heading. They're both on the left there. So all this right hand side is going to be nice and easy to take out. Should be. Let's take out a few of these. But in doing so, we need to work like this. So yeah, 2 groups. Just give it a go anyway. What have you got to lose? What do you have to lose anyway? Yeah? This game is started with nothing anyway. So if you do gain anything, this game's a free download, so you can never really go wrong. It's a wonderful game it is. Keep dying your priestesses or you lose them. So I like to angle my Annabelle in such a way that there's like no ground troops close to her. So that way it increases the chances of her reaching inside the walls. It's just the way I like to play with her. In the sense that the way I like to use her or deploy her. I think every troop and a legendary pirate needs to be deployed correctly. I mean, I'm happy with the 1-star. I'm even more happy with the 2-star, but at the end of the day, it is what it is, And the witch doctors are a lifesaver. There are lifesavers, but the ship, the main ship is positioned in such a way it's giving me a tough time to even get the 1-star, 2-star win. If that had reached the main ship, that would have really done me a favour. Because these GGs are going to be going for different things. Different island furniture, I like to call it. There's only little skeleton dudes that are doing it for me right now. In a way, they're protecting Annabelle from getting hit as well, because she would be naturally taking hits from the main ship. It's still a victory anyway. 2 stars, that's fantastic. And we're only checking the guild ship out there, bro. Yeah, so it's just, I mean, why not have fun playing a game? That's what it's about. Just check things out, test people's guild ships out. And then when you see one you can't get through, then that's what you want to do your replays and check if that's what suits you. That's how it ultimately works. You must test certain people's islands out, see if they hold up really well, and then you kind of copy and paste, but then you use whatever suits you, and then you just modify it slightly, you know? That's how it works. So you see an island, you look to it and you wonder whether, it's positioned well, whether you can take it on, whether it's worth taking on. Those two I've already taken on were just ones that I just risked. So I just risked it. So now I'm taking on an island that I prefer to take on. But knowing my luck, I'll probably mess up on this. That's just the way it is. That's just sometimes the way life is. That's how sometimes the way gameplay life is. So don't make it more than what it is. Just go easy. Just relax and enjoy your gameplay no matter what you do. They sure heavy gunners a bit further back, so they got more of a range to shoot with. And use your boots to take on the hits. Telling your priestesses while your Sky Raiders plan to fly over. So test the first Sky Raider. Know that it's flying in the right direction, so then you can just guide the rest of them in, you see. And watch your priestesses as they go deeper in. And this way you want to use your Juggernaut's ability. But the thing is, my Juggernauts are all rinsed. So now it's all about hitting the ability for the Witch Doctor at the correct time, most correct time. Any time is correct time, but there's always a most correct time. Which means that, boom, that's the one, who's your uncle, yeah. When I get excited, that's when Mr. Boom comes up and he wants to do his own thing. He's always working towards his fishing ships, and the way he likes to do it is when he starts to work early in the morning, he wants to put his first 50p a pound that he earns into the charity box. And then the rest of his day goes well. We've got a 1 star. I'm happy with that. But getting a 2 star is always a bonus. So don't ever, worry yourself too much. You do what you can and you leave the rest for another day. Yeah? Simple as that. Have to save her. Because once she gets knocked down, she loses 2 stamina, not 1. So, and she's my most important legendary pirate that I enjoy using. Especially when people have made a mistake in the islands and I try to capitalize. See, right now, if this was a Thunderstruck time, obviously it is a Thunderstruck event, but it's not on right now. I don't even have the icon on my screen. Normal gameplay. But can you see here? There's a patch there. But this ground pound is facing straight towards it, so it's a bit of a bait. Because even one of those mines were not rearmed, so it looks like the island can usually be hit. This sounded nicely put together, but can you see where the ground pounders are facing? One's facing the opposite direction. So this is my kind of cup of tea, really. I just want to go for something that's vulnerable, I'm not saying that's a law of the jungle, but it helps when, to put them out of misery, It does help. So why not make the most of it? Sometimes you stagger your troops out a little bit. Sometimes it works better in your favour. Always put the heavy guns a bit more outwards. And this kind of base, I'll just put 4 each, you see. 4 in a group, or 3 or whatever. And I'll always like to put Annabelle in a position where she just takes up the main ship and other bits and pieces wherever possible. I put your princesses in such a way to spread it out a bit, so at least one of them should be able to hit correctly. Some islands could be like bait islands. They could just bait you in and just try to like make you cook yourself up. One's died. I heard her voice just now, priestess. So I'm able to get the other priestess through. See, for me, a 1 star is what I'm looking for. It's because it's still a victory. Again, this 2 star is a bonus. The reason why I'm saying it that way is because I'd rather feel happy getting a 2 star. Everyone looks for 3 stars, you know, because ultimately 3 stars is what's going to give you the ultimate happiness. But if you're aiming for it from the start, you're aiming for the possibility of letting yourself down. But I'm not saying dream big and it'll happen big. But what if like now I'm aiming for a 1 star and I end up getting a 3 star? How happy am I going to be then? So it's all about down to the timing of using your troops, understanding your troops, understanding their abilities, understanding when to use those abilities, understanding how far which doctor should travel or where he should go to before you press the icon to respawn your voodoo troops, because you get 50% back in energy. So why not use your abilities at the correct times? Wait a little longer sometimes. Sometimes be quick on pressing the ability. Sometimes I could press the brute ability right now and it will be doing his chicken dance outside, further away from where he needs to be doing it. So what's the point then? It's like, yeah, that's the point now. What do I do? Oh my word. Oh, I don't know whether there was going to be a 3 star there, but oh, so close. That's what it's about. It's about just enjoying it, making the most of it. And if you're gonna streak, just enjoy each battle. I mean, just make it count. You know, just be smart. Like this person, the Viscaria or Visaria. I remember him from China Bank. Nice person, fantastic, very supportive. A lot of times when I remember people, I remember for the support they were able to offer me and how they have helped me to improve my gameplay. Now I'm only taking this one on because I just feel I'm confident enough to take it on, even though the ground pounds are positioned a little bit awkwardly. But I feel as if I can take it on because I'm going to disable one of the ground pounders. I don't want to work on the other side, you see. That's why I'm going to aim. Just get on with it. Just want to take the pyro hole out. That's what I'm trying to aim for. Because once you got the 1 star, you can easily get the 2 stars, you see. Right now it's all about getting the brutes in the right positions. So before they're not dying, just use the sponge ability. So everything's aiming at the brutes. That's why I have 3 brutes. The 3 brutes equals, say all 3 the gun tower has 3 guns on it. Yeah? The gun tower has 3 guns on it. So you've got 3 brutes. They will actually take 5 from all 3 guns from per gun tower. So you can keep 2 or 3 gun towers at bay by just using the brutes. So then the juggernauts can get through and use their ability. That's why my juggernauts always die early, because see I'm using the brutes again, see? And the brutes are taking the hits from these gun towers. They're all hitting the brutes right now. And plus the boots are being powered up by Annabelle. So that's the OP combination right there. So this one I'm discussing with you right at BooM, see? It's like when she's done her job, the princesses do their job. And I haven't even got no guild troops. This I'm doing this combo just by purely the normal troops that I get. Just understand their abilities. Sometimes you have to wait a little longer. See, what's the point of pressing the Witch Doctor straight away when I can wait a little longer and get, like, the Witch Doctors has like a force field around them. So that's the area that they work within, the healing area, the healing zone. So as you can see the bubble go over like the skeleton, you see the heads rolling. And usually the ones that are either skellies or the ones that are, say, gunslingers, you can tell who they are because their heads have a certain, like a hat on it. So you know that's the one that you really want to be. That's the area that you want it to go before you press the button to help them to respawn. Because with witch doctors, they can help to revive troops that are from the voodoo hut troops, but that's only restricted to just skellies and gunslingers. They can't revive. They can't revive like priestesses, and they can't revive witch doctors. Can't revive other witch doctors. It doesn't work that way. Yeah, so I'm just showing you all a little just demonstration of how I like to play my game, and maybe we can just check out one more guild ship. We can probably test it out. I don't really want to go against a really high PR player, but if that's what it takes to test it out, then because I would rather have a slightly easier base so that I can give you a better demonstration. But I'm not the expert at this. To be honest, I feel as if I've got a long way to go, a long way to improve still in my gameplay. I'm nowhere close to attacking power and abilities according to, like, compared with other players. Now this skill chip has been put in such a way, I've not seen it in such a way ever. I haven't. I know it goes in one notch, but I haven't seen it go in 2 notches. I really don't fancy hitting that one. It just, like, I know I'm gonna lose. Like, you just know from the start, like, I shouldn't have gone for it. I'd rather just go for something or someone that I feel I can take on. See the way they cluster all their furniture around their island. It's such a smart way. See, this person has put a really thick wall here because of the Thunderstruck event. So he's put less on the other side. So that's where the weaknesses are sometimes. So it's just ways that you can observe. It's all about being observant. Just seeing where if someone has made a mistake, you just capitalize. That's what it is. You have to be an opportunist. You have to. That's just the way the game is. I mean, you don't have to take everything I say into like a real life perspective, but ultimately, I mean, to be honest, like, I kind of figured like the way people drive is the way they live sometimes, And if they're living fast, they want to drive fast, they want to get to places fast, they just get on with it, Just the way it is, it's just the way people are, it's the way nature is in our systems and whatever, how they're coded as human beings. So you put 2 juggernauts down, as anyone starts to try to aim at it, you just boom them one. And then you get the bombers in, because you know they're going to go through the wall, they're going to protect your bombers. And let the GGs just back them up a little bit. Obviously they want to swim off somewhere else then, don't they? So then you get your brutes ready. Just basically getting them ready so that you can do the next attack. And you use your brutes. And just use your brutes as quick as you can. Let's get on with it. Sky Raiders will come in from a different way. But I'd rather you use their full range of firing from the air, you see. But as I said, I'm always aiming for like a 1-star, hoping I get it, because it's less disappointing that way, you see. Because if I think to myself, oh, I'm gonna get a freestyle no matter what, and I'm most likely not gonna get it. It's like trying to say you're the roll a 6, because right now this game, the way it's configured and coded and like designed, is just you can't. It's like rolling the dice. You just blowing, in your hand. You just chuck the dice. You're hoping your good luck and whatever's gonna work for you, and you're fully confident, and then whether it works or not, it's another story. Because right now you can't really control anything except for the icons of. Basically, what I'm trying to say is you can only control the timing for using your ability. So for me, 2 stars is what I'm gonna get. I know I'm gonna get 2 stars, or I'm gonna try to get 1 star. That's all I'm gonna just aim for, because I know me personally, I can't evolve so much into the game, only except for just doing the deployment and hoping the AI will take me the right way. Because I don't want to rely on the AI, you see. I want the gamer, the person playing the game, me, I want to be able to control which way my troops go. Or I want to be able to control where my legendary pirates end up. Some legendary pirates end up dying first, like Jean DeBerry. Try to see how long you could keep her alive when you deploy your troops from the start. See what you can do with Jean DeBerry. Knowing you to keep the challenge going, you're probably going to deploy her last. She goes right to the front. She. Watch how long she lives for if you deploy her with your troops. Test her out. Check McCracken. That's what I'm saying. Annabelle ends up, she lasts right to the end, because she goes off to like a rocky outpost crop, which is like one gunner going for the toilet or something. That's where she goes. That's the AI doing things for you. So I don't want to put it in the hands of the AI all the time. I want control over the legendary pirate. I want to be able to put a trail like the way I sail my ship. I want to be able to manipulate or work with my legendary pirate myself, so I get better out of the game. For me to be trying to get levels, paying real money to get the buff levels to max level, for me, it doesn't right now. I'm only doing it for the gamers and the gameplay and whatever. But ultimately, when you weigh on the scales, putting where your pocket is, where your real life is, and where the whole thing is, the whole shebang, and what kind of responses you're getting back, and if any changes are coming, how many updates there are in the game or whatever, putting it all together, you have to start to work out whether this is what you want to be doing. But for me, as I said, like I've got my own like targets and goals that have got nothing to do with anyone, and may have nothing to. I'm not getting any inspiration from other players except the friendships that I've created, helped to form, support, and holding on to. People like Han Solo, Jack Sparrow, whether it's Heat Miser, whether it's Lady Morgan Flint, whether it's Alex from Cannibal Family 2, whether it's a Gold Dust Coast's Barefoot Army, Castaway Cove, Firewater, Red Flag Fleet, whether it's Crossbones, all these people from all across, across the whole of this game. It's just, because I look at it as the whole of the world, really. Like I take it to another level. So, with me, it just brings me so much joy. I come to your guild, I have to go as well. That's the only reason why I come, is because I have to go. But I like to give as much as I can. But just what makes me feel comfortable, makes me feel happy. I just enjoy it. That's why I do it. And people like Selena, people like Teresa, there's people all over this game. There used to be a person by the name of Fiona a long time ago. There's all these people that helped to make it what it is today, this game. So I'm gonna lose this battle anyway. But as I said, I don't really mind losing sometimes. It's just the way it is. It's part of the game. So there's no point always trying to win. I don't really see the point anymore. That's why I just try to just make it, like something that I'm just trying to do. You know, if it works, it works, and if it don't, it don't. But I'm not really worried about losing no more. Any day, if you win, it's a bonus. Because I can't really control the legendary prize. See, I don't have. What can I do is to tap on her, and she's not gonna go anywhere that I want her to. So it's not like Pac-Man. Even in Pac-Man, you get to choose what direction. The guy that's eating all the the green peas and the green beans or whatever. I can't even control which way I want her to even do her ability or whatever. So it's like Wild Man and Wild saying pointless gems in his guild that he created, a sleeping guild, resting it, because people wake up to you. See, after a while, you kind of realise all these efforts you put into it, and if there's any real solid changes in the game, then fair enough. Even people like Captain Lard, D-Plank, all these other people, even probably Dave is looking probably for the same thing, man. He wants some changes in the game too. You know, and I think it's time for you, Vidoki, to just, baby, you know, I know you decided that you're not going to do it, so, like, no major change. I don't mind losing this battle. I don't mind losing 24 PR. I'll welcome it. It's fine, because I started this game with nothing anyway. And I don't expect to walk away from this game with a pocket full of gems. It's not going to happen. I've already got my little figurines anyway. I'm really happy with those. So, the journey that this game has brought you down, it's just lovely. This is a nice game, very nice game. Especially the way the chat is in the guilds and whatever. I've seen other games that I can't even get around my head around even chatting to someone properly. Other games, hey Pinky, hey Castaway Cove. Yeah, I'll be coming back to you, me and Matey. I remember you being part of some of the first peeps that started the game. Yeah, I'm gonna hit Pinky. Hey, let's do this. Yeah, so you're one of the people that started from that, I don't know, the Atari Gen players and whatever, and you know, I guess that's where it's all kind of like started from. I guess it's all the people that made it happen from the start. You know, that's what it's all about. It's all about the ones that made it happen, and you were part of the group of people in a sense that you just, you know, in the first kind of guild and whatever. And it's a good thing. It's a really good thing. It's good to know that kind of information. Very knowledgeable person. Very knowledgeable person. This is. Don't underestimate anyone. I'm telling you. I will never underestimate anyone ever again. It's like you kind of pick up what's right and wrongs in this game. And sometimes, just the people sometimes you decide to hang about with are the ones that are going to cause the outcome that happens, you know, around you and whatever drama that happens. It saddens me to know that people that play this game will come across some of the, not just the good, not the bads, but some of the uglies as well. They'll come across them because that's the path you have to sometimes take. You have to walk through the fire sometimes to know how it feels, you know. You know, and then you can actually sometimes even save those people that are in the fire, because you've made, you know, you've struggled all your life. You've struggled to and you've gone through hardships, and that hardship has caused you to become a greater person, really, and that's a wonderful story. But anyway, I'm not really planning to get Pinky on a 50%. It's only for a 40% shield for you, mate. I'm giving you a bit of a PR boost, but knowing my luck, I'm not going to even be able to give you that 40%. 2-hour shield is not going to happen. Not today, sir. Sorry about that. You got a nice 14 PR up there, Pinky. I hope you enjoy that. Yeah, my videos are going to be a bit more longer now. I'll try to put out one video per day, at least now. That's what I'm going to work on. But I'd rather put out something at least half decent. So this talk right now, if you take the time to listen to this, you will hopefully benefit. But as I was saying, the guild ship, you must try to deploy 2 sets. That's what I always do in every battle I've done so far. If you're able to look at it carefully, and you see where I'm about to deploy the bombers, I only deploy them when I feel as if things are clearing a little bit. You know, like the distilleries and the gold mines. I'm starting to clear a few of them. Then I start to deploy. Where's that? Oh, I'm looking at someone else. Whatever I smoked already, mate. I ain't smoked nothing today. Alright, this is Blackstorm from Firewall. I can't really see the flags on my finger. I don't use it as an excuse, but yeah, I'll show you how it's done. What you want to do is opposite the ship, because this observatory is going to be very difficult to get to, so you want to use an aeronaut. Well, you're going to have to use aeronauts. I know you're doing level 1 at the moment for you, but you're going to have to start using them at least, because aeronauts need a little bit of loving too, you know. When you got Annabelle, it's all loving everywhere. I'm telling you that right now. When you got Annabelle, it's all about loving, 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 all the way. Yep, just like what Jacksepticeye said, so loving all the way. Shut up, you nutter. Don't be nothing like you, mate. You're a good man in your own house. Anyway, I am who I am, and you are who you are. That's all that really matters. You are, I mean, I am who you are, but you are, you are. I'm a unique rebel. You are, you are. I'm saying, boom. Who's your uncle, son? Who's your uncle? Just showing you the weaknesses of this island, in the sense that I want this person as a friend of mine to make the change. But I'm not going to win this, am I? You know why? Because it's not written for me to win this. I haven't got my guild trip troops, and I ain't got... You know what it is? The buffs in a way replace your guild ship troops. You hear what it says? The buffs that you get from streaking, they replace your guild ship troops in a way. So don't worry about not having no guild ship troops. Don't make a big issue out of it. Midoki are doing a great job. Let's get the 2 stars and keep the points coming, because at the end of the day, we've got bigger fish to fry. Bigger fish to fry. Bigger fish to fry. Yep. Working towards me fish and chips, so we've got bigger fish to fry. So let's go. Yeah, so hopefully after this attack right now, I'm hoping that this person will actually look at their base and think, you know what? Let me make a bit more of a change. Let me copy Unique Rebels base. But you know what? My base is in my worst. So don't copy me base, because there's experts out there that know exactly how to take me base down. Now you get what I'm talking about. Yeah, so just go, like, when you... I'm not trying to hurt this player here. Little 6 PR up. I'm not trying to hurt you, Blackstorm. I know you're part of the fire water. And you're part of many great alliances and everything. I just take it on certain islands just for fun now. Like, you can see what I'm doing. I'm looking around. I'm just boom, boom, boom. I'm just doing my thing the way I like to enjoy it. And that's what it's about. As I says, just enjoy the gameplay the way it should be deserved to be played. Especially when you've got Annabelle. I mean, I'm willing to just wait for Annabelle every single day when it comes to the Thunderstrike. But she's just so amazing. She's absolutely the most amazing. I love it. I can't imagine life without Annabelle. Annabelle needs to bring her cousins into this game as well. She's got any. Yeah, I think the voodoo troops, I think if there is a way of including more voodoo troops or whatever, or starting something up like that, then we should go for it, you know. Right, let me put Annabelle on that side there. Let me see. Did I put her somewhere else already? Yeah, I think I deployed her by accident. I don't know what happened there, but sometimes accidents happen for the better. Sometimes, you know, it's just the way it is. I'm not trying to say that accidents are good. I'm saying in general, sometimes things can work in your favor. Even sometimes your losses, you can find a way to benefit yourself. You wonder to yourself, like, what's Uncle BooM talking about? Has he had too much to drink or smoke or whatever? Nah, Uncle BooM's got a clear head right now, to be honest. My head's never been so clear in my life. Oh my God, I've lost Annabelle. Where is that? Oh, no matters. It's still a 1-star win. I wasn't really aiming on getting a 3-star anyway. That's what I'm saying is, if you keep expectations too high and you lose, it hurts, you see? So why in the right frame of mind would you want to go out there and hurt yourself? It just don't make sense. I mean, I think it's time we make a change in our lives and our lifestyles. You know? Why not have that one less puff? Why not have that one less sip? You know? Just make those changes within ourselves. We can do it together, and this is the best time to do it. Why you want to wait for a New Year's resolution? Right now we're like May. Still got another 6-7 months to go. And by the time it comes back round again, it'll be a lockdown anyway. So it's like, Captain RJ, do I know you? I don't think so. See what it is? There should be a way of saying, look, mate, this is from your Lions Guild, you know? But this game is only created for an individual solo player in a way. This game, to be honest, seems to me, it seems to me that this game is designed just for the one player just going around trying to mug everyone with the little donations. And you see the little players come to your guild and they come and you say to them, you're welcome, mate, come sit down. And they're like, they ask for troops, and the next thing you know, they've mugged you. Right? So 3 bombers there, 3 there, 3 there, 3 there, yeah? Alright? Let's see what happens here. Right? And I send the priestesses behind them. Alright? Let's see what they do with the little... Oh my god. I should have done one Sky Raider and seen which way it was going to go. So they're going different directions, yeah? These bombers all go in different directions. Then boom, you hit your ability with you know who. And then you see if she's in the correct place. Now you can see where the damage in the walls, you see. They're going around. Some are going, some are there, some are there. They're making 2 for different entries, you see. And I think that's what you want. When it comes to your bombers, spread them out. You're not under arrest. I didn't say spread your legs, mate. I said spread them out. Spread out your bombers. That's what you want to do. You want to spread them out and then get a bit more of an opportunity, chance of the craziness going on. You know, they jump over the walls and... Oh, I was just about to use a priestess there. I don't even know where she was even at the time. So yeah, when you use the ability for your brutes, look, can you see the main ship? The cannons are shooting... Well, I can't even see this cannon. They're shooting the brutes. So all these bombers are just getting through. Because usually these bombers would have been dropping like, you know, they would have been dropping silly if they were getting hit by the cannons from the main ship. So yeah, that's what it is. So I thought I'd show you guys how it's done, what you need to do, how it needs to be done. And the bombers, there's a better way of using bombers, and that's the way to use them. And if you use them with a combination of the brutes ability and using the juggernaut ability, using it all correctly, look, I'm going to go for another one. Look, I'm just doing it because you guys are worth doing it for. Alright, simple as that. I love you guys so much, and I'm really attached to you guys, and you mean everything to me, and whatever, blah, 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 shut up. How can even YouTubers even say that to people? I don't understand. It's all about, you know what I'm saying? It's about the pockets, isn't it, bro? It's about me wanting to sit at home and play games. Like, I'm trying to show that I'm a great product of my ancestors and all that kind of iffy stuff. And yeah, as soon as your presets get through a little bit, kaboom! Who's your uncle, son? Then use your juggernaut ability and get a pierce down. What's the pierce? What's his level? Go down. That's the one. Oh, Rocky Outcrop got me. There's me telling new players all the time, like, don't get rid of Rocky Outcrops because you're going to get the rivals hitting you, and there's me being the rival, and I've just hit someone that I once taught, you know. And I got caught by his Rocky Outcrop. That was advice that I was given, like, to keep. I'm not trying to hurt you, mate. Just 2 stars enough for me. I don't want one more loot. I've got enough loot. Yeah, I play the game in my own way. You might think, why are you going for the 2 stars or the 1 star? You know what it is? I do what I want, alright? If I don't want to hurt people's to rearm their base, I will do that. I won't hurt to rearm their base. You know, I quite like the fact that there's some players that like to put their foot inside the center of the island, giving more of a stronger buff to the central part of the island. I quite respect that. I think that's absolutely most fantabulously wonderful. And putting the guild ship next to the main ship to just keep them away a little bit, you know, it's great too. There's so much to this game, like there really is, and I don't want to see so much great efforts going to waste. There's so much potential. This game can go real far, honestly. There's still so much more. Like you know, is that a no? I thought there's a triple R in the middle there somewhere. Because sometimes these smart people playing these games, they can sometimes decide to do something tricky, you know, do something out of the ordinary. Maybe I've given an idea to this person as to what they can do, but I'm not the architect of your gameplay. You are the architect of your gameplay, you know, and become the architect of your gameplay. Don't allow your happiness and mood swings to depend on the people that run this game. Let it depend on how you feel about things. At the end of the day, they got their own pockets to look after, and we got our own family to look after in the day. And that's what it comes down to ultimately. And you just got to do the right things at the right times. And just every time I say things, I start to, you know, wonder how much of it that I myself am practicing. So it's so important. It's not just a lesson for me to give to you, but it's also a lesson for me to take from as well. Okay, that priestess came back and I sent the second one and she went for the same entry as well. So that's pretty encouraging, that's pretty cool. Get the triple R down, go further a bit more, and then I'll use your ability, priestess. I'm not gonna let you die, I'm gonna keep dying you, don't worry. Oh my word. Yep. The priestess ability is the game changer. We've combined with Annabelle. Now watch, after Annabelle's used her ability, because she reached these ones at the back here as well, behind the, you can see the green, the ones that are behind the power hole, but watch how you can also light up green, see? Now watch the ones behind stop flashing. Those two, the mortar and the mystic mortar. See, they stop flashing. It shows that one ability overlaps the other ability. Annabelle's ability overlapped the first priestess ability, and then one effect went off, and then the other effect was applied after the first effect went off. So if the first effect is keeping it sleeping for 8 seconds or 5 seconds, the second ability will keep it off for another 8 seconds on top. So you can never go wrong. You can never ever go wrong. I mean, with the combination of Priestess and Annabelle, it's the best thing ever. And I don't see why, you know, more players don't do this. Yeah, so losing your PR, don't make it a big thing. Look, I'm going for the leaderboards right now. And I need to keep PR, but you know what? It doesn't faze me. You know why? It's about having the right frame of mind, right frame of heart. You don't need it. Like, if you lose it, don't worry about it. It's not the end of the world. I think some people even change their sleep patterns just to keep the shield going, just to wake up for a certain time. They're so religiously dedicated to this game. So I can't really give up on them people, you see. I can't give up making these videos. I can't give up doing like a bit of like YouTubing or whatever. I can't give these things up because I'm doing it not for the ones that are making it difficult for others and giving everyone a hard time. I'm doing it for the ones that are worthy of my efforts. And that's who it's all about. It's all about the ones that are worthy, you know? And there's many of them out there. You just have to go out there and reach out to them. They're there waiting for you. I've hit this leaderboard champion already once, and I was here during the storm. And I think it was a storm, yeah. And I got the 1 star, but I didn't. It's purely out of respect. There's nothing got to do with like anything else. It's not like I'm trying to disrespect anybody. I'm just trying to just have fun, just play the game, and keep life in the game, you know, because that's what it is. People going for leaderboards is just showing that there's still life in the game. There's life in people that want to go for it, that have got the time to give. It's a sacrifice. It is. It's a great sacrifice. but it's a sacrifice worth making. If any of my videos can help you with your streaking, oh, look what's going on here. Is there a trick over here? I need to know. The cannons from the ship aiming it. Maybe I can use it there or not. Has this person got an ARRR close by? Or they ain't? They're trying to save their grogs. Look at their grogs. Look at that. They're trying to save all their loot. You know what I do? On a farm with my Sky Raiders. This is what I enjoy doing most. Yeah, Sibel helped me do it. He helped me do a video once on using Sky Raiders, and yeah, my mate, he done a lot for the game. He did. I could have just used gunners and just got it. Yeah, it would have been easier for me. I would just use like 1 gem. Now I'm gonna have to use like 3 gems, just because I want to speed up the video on that. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I found a few things. I found that bombers going through walls it's best to you have to have more than 11 bombers. I say that now, because I've taken a look at Alan Lee's setup, and I took a look at I think it was I think even Mindy, or I looked at a few of the top players, whether Smithy or a few players yesterday. I had a look at the taverns. I always look on day 4. I was always looking into people's taverns. I'm always trying to see what they're doing next. So every time when players make their walls more difficult to get through with the flame gates and all that kind of stuff, how they combine it and merge it together, you got to change your attack plan. According to your attack plan has to keep evolving. Because even some players I've seen that they have the one, what's that lady called, that one that takes all your loot and that? Yeah, the thief. See, this is a perfect example, yeah? I am not going to be able to get through this person's guild ship. There's just no way. There's just no way. I can't do it. I know I can't do it. I actually know that I can't do it. So I'm going to try to take it on a different way. But the thing is, if I take the different way, I may mess up. But I can't get the other way either. So let me try and see what I can do. I'll give it a go. I know for certain I want to lose. But I'd rather lose knowing that I tried than to lose knowing that I just didn't give it a go, you know? I know it don't make sense. It's not supposed to. So you take out, use it. But there you get the main ship out of the way. Let's do the main ship out of the way. Don't ask me what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, I didn't use the ability properly. I've got to do the priestess ability there and just come off. So I messed up. Oh, don't tell me I'm going to get the power hold down. Oh. Yeah, I used the priestess ability too early, and she was still in the water. So that's why I was unable to use that to a better effect. But I feel as if there is something there that I could do in the future. So it can actually work. I feel as if Black Bart's going to get me the win. I'm going to get the 2 stars. Take that now. I'm hoping anyway. Because I always aim for 1 star, but today I just have a feeling. I just feel very lucky. Because I've been trying to hit this island for maybe over a year or 2 years now. And this player has always got the upper hand on me all the time. Like always had me losing. So right now, today's the day that Uncle BooM is gonna be happy. Yes, I did it. Finally did it. Wishing you well, wherever you may be. BooM.